Hey friend, welcome to Breaking Free, 14 Days to Food Peace. This is a real conversation for the woman who's tired of starting over, afraid of food, and ready to feel like herself again. See, in this series, it's going to speak to the woman who's tried it all. She's tracked it all, and she feels like she's losing the battle with food, her body, and herself. Does that sound familiar? I'm Cassie Covey. I'm a coach, a mom, and a former all-or-nothing perfectionist who's finally stopped living by food rules and started listening to her body. See, in this 14-day series, we're talking about what really keeps women stuck. The shame, the spirals, the mindset, the habits, and how to break free without another diet or reset or, starting over every Monday. See here, each episode is short, honest, and designed to speak directly to the part of you that's exhausted, but not done. Let's get into it. Hey friend, this is episode 6. It's not willpower, it's your lifestyle. Welcome back to the Breaking Free series. This is for women who are tired of pushing, tired of blaming themselves, and ready to build a life that actually supports their health, like not drains it. Today we're talking about something I know you felt before. You start strong, you're committed, you're doing everything right, and then your habits, they fall apart. And you wonder, what's wrong with me? Why can't I stick with anything? And I want you to hear this clearly. It's not that you don't have discipline. It's that your lifestyle is working against you. So let's break this down. This is why good habits, it's why they fall apart. We're taught that if we just had more willpower, we'd succeed. You've heard that before. More grit, more grind, more motivation. But the truth is, even the best habits, they won't last in a lifestyle that doesn't support them. See, if your schedule is packed, if your stress levels are sky high, if you're sleeping 5 hours a night, if your meals are eaten in the car between drop-offs and meetings, then of course your plan is falling apart. It's not a lack of discipline. Do you hear that? It's not a lack of discipline. It's a lack of margin. You're not broken. You're overloaded. Hello. So let's be real. Most women, they don't fail because they don't care. They fail because they're trying to fit healthy habits into a life that has no room for them. Absolutely no room. And this leads to skipping meals because there's no time, choosing convenience over nourishment because you're running late. You felt that part before. That should really hit you. Like giving up on workouts because your energy is drained by 4 p.m. You felt that way. And you're ending the day in the pantry, like eating snacks in silence because it's the only quiet moment that you've had. See, none of this is about laziness. None of it at all. It's about capacity. If you're constantly giving to work, to your kids, to everyone else, there's nothing left in the tank for you. Absolutely nothing. And when your body is exhausted and your brain is overwhelmed, no amount of motivational quotes are going to fix that. You know what I'm talking about? You've been there. See, I used to think I just needed a tighter routine, a more disciplined mindset. But no matter what system I followed, I kept burning out. The real turning point wasn't a new meal plan or another 30-day challenge. It was the moment that I looked and I realized I'm jam-packed with everything. Everything. Like I don't even have room to breathe. And I realized this isn't working. It's not because I'm not trying hard enough, but because I've built a life that I can't even breathe in. Have you felt like that before? Like you can't even breathe, you can't even come up for air? Because somebody always needs something. I didn't need a reset. I needed space. And I know you felt that way. I know you need just those moments. How many moments have you just when you go to the bathroom, that's like your only alone time, or you pull up in your driveway and you're hoping nobody notices that you're home yet, because that is your 5 or 10 minutes when you're by yourself. Nobody needs you. You can just sit with you or think of somewhere else where it's just you. Here's what I want you to remember. Your habits are only as sustainable as the environment they live in. Let that sink in for a minute. Let it sink in. Get your pen and paper. Because what this means, write this down. If your mornings are chaos, maybe you don't need a 5 a.m. workout. You need to prep breakfast the night before. If your schedule is too full, it's not about better time management. It's about saying no to things that drain you and don't serve you. If your body is always tired, maybe it doesn't need another supplement. It needs sleep. It needs rest. It needs food. Working with your body means listening to it. It means slowing down. It means building rhythms that honor your real life, not your fantasy life, not where you wish you were, but where you are right now, right here in this moment. So creating margins doesn't mean becoming lazy. It's far from that. It means making room for what matters. So here's what I want you to ask yourself. Write these down. There's 3 things. Number 1, where can I create 10 minutes of stillness? Number 2, what can I take off my plate that no longer serves me? Number 3, where am I expecting myself to do more when my body is begging for less? See, these margins, they give your habit space to breathe. And breathing room is where consistency actually lives. So let me put it to you like this. You know how you're doing fine in all your habits, and all of a sudden life gets chaotic. You don't know whether you're coming, you're going, life is going everywhere. And what's the first to go? Those habits that you've worked so hard on. And why do those habits leave? Because they have no breathing room. In all the chaos, there's no breathing room. No breathing room. So we're going to create that breathing room. That's what it's about. So your habits stick. We want sustainability. If you're realizing that your habits haven't been the problem, that your lifestyle has been the problem, that's a start. That's a great start. And you can talk about what to shift around so that your habits finally stick. See, it's not about doing more. It's about doing what makes sense for your life, your season, and your body. No one else's. It's about you creating this sustainability for the rest of your life. You're not failing. You're just operating in survival mode. And no habit can survive in that space. And you've proven that to yourself over and over because you've had the habits. It's just they can't keep going in the space that they're in. So what would shift if your life started supporting your goals instead of sabotaging them? If this episode spoke to you, send it to a friend who's burnt out from trying to do it all and come hang out with me on Instagram. I'd love to hear what clicked for you. What was that moment that you realized, oh my goodness, there are some things I can shift around. And save this episode in case you need to listen to it again. Until next time, make space for what matters, and I'll catch you on the next episode. If this episode hit home, take a second to breathe. So you're not broken. You're not failing. You're just stuck in a system that was never meant to support women like you. Like women carrying the weight of everyone else while trying to hold themselves together. I want to help you change that. So DM me the word weekend on Instagram and I'll send you a resource, a next step, or just a reminder that you're not doing this alone. And if you know another woman who needs to hear this, forward her this episode. Share it with her, send it to her, screenshot it, put it in your stories. Let her know that she's not alone either. I'll see you tomorrow for the next truth that you didn't know you needed.